BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Second class off the base. The young handlers judging their ability to handle these pigs.
Good morning from the pig showing ring at the Great Yorkshire Show in Harrogate. This is England's biggest agricultural show. It's a 4-day gathering of farmers, foodies, countryside organisations, politicians and a lot of livestock, like these excellent pigs in front of us. They're actually in the ring and they're all being expertly shown by young farmers. And I am with Countryfile TV presenter Matt Baker, who is probably one of Yorkshire's most famous farmers. Matt,
good morning.
You've just had a go at this. It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
Oh, it's not. No, these are experts. They may be young, but let me tell you, they're heroes in this world.
Well, we've got the winner here. We've got the winner of the...
We've got two winners here, actually.
We've got the winner of the 8 to 12-year-old one, and also the winner here of the...
What age are you?
How old are you?
You're 4.
That's
brilliant.
4. The pigs are bigger than he is.
Yeah.
God, blimey. So you're the expert handlers. This is Miley Cullington and her little brother Ewan. How difficult is it getting a pig to do what you want it to?
Quite hard.
And tell me about the pig that you were showing. What is it?
She was a British saddleback and her name was Polly.
We need to walk our stick and board the other side and we need to turn around.
That's right, and you went all the way over there to the distance, didn't you? Where all those spectators were and they were clapping, and then you came all the way back again. And I mean, it was amazing. That's where I've learned how to do it from you. Thank you.
But this is, I mean, what a place this is. I mean, this is, for me, this is, I don't know, it's a celebration of the whole year, do you know what I mean, of the agricultural year. And I think I've been coming here since I was their age, to be honest. We used to pack our Land Rover up with our packed lunch, and then by the time we got past the queue to get in, we'd eaten all of that packed lunch. And it's just wonderful. And there's a real sort of see you next year mentality here.
You're what's called a host here this year. What does that mean?
I know, I've gone from
here?
being a child, loving every single moment and every corner, to being, listen, I'm just up on stage having a chat and enthusing about this life and what this life has given me, and the world that I've grown up in and the community. And that's the heartbeat of this place, is the experts, the people, all the generations that come together, you know what I mean?
And is there anything that you look forward to?
Just the experience that's here and the willingness for people to share what they've been through. And we have tough years, and you're in and out of all sorts of complications, and to share that and to have a chat about it and find out what other people are doing and how they're getting through it is really helpful. But also a fine display of hard work. You look at the quality that's here and the breeding and the animals and the presentation, and it's inspirational. You know what I mean? You go back to your own farms and you think, we'll try this and we'll do that, and then you're then welcoming people who are not party to this world but are fascinated by it and want to know where their food comes from.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
And we're going to head off and see what else we can find.
There's also, listen, if you need any help or you need any pointers, let me know. I know everyone here.
Oh, do you? Excellent. He's our man. There are more than 8,500 animals, including livestock and horses, on this showground, many of them being paraded out as we speak into the show rings for judging. But I have come to part of the showground that has been dedicated to one of Yorkshire's finest breeds of sheep. It is the Wensleydale. And there's a whole special exhibition here celebrating these really distinctive looking sheep. But I tell you, they look like they've got ringlets. They are the most beautiful sheep with the most extraordinary coats. And I'm with Jodie Shadforth, who's the secretary of the Wensleydale Long Wool Sheep Breeders Association. Jodie, hello.
Hi.
Tell me about these sheep. They're they look a bit like Dougal from the Magic Roundabout, if I can show my age here. Tell me about them.
They do indeed. They're a long wool breed, one of our largest native breeds. They originate right here in the Yorkshire Dales, but they got their name at the Great Yorkshire Show in 1876, which is when they started having breed classes here. There was this breed of sheep going around. They said, there's quite a lot of them. What are they called? And they went, they're called mugs. And they went, that's not a very good name for sheep. So what do you want to call them? And they got the name Wensleydales and formed their society.
Can you describe what the wool on a good example of one of these sheep should look like?
Because it comes in long staples, it comes in long locks. when they're a year and a half old, it should be about 40 centimetres, 30 to 40 centimetres long. It should be nearly touching the floor, and it should part evenly from the back in one straight line, going down like a waterfall on each side.
And that's exactly what this particular sheep in front of us at the moment, that's exactly what she looks like. But for a lot of farmers nowadays, the price that you get for wool, it doesn't cover the cost of shearing for most sheep farmers. What about the fleece for these particular sheep? Because we're surrounded in this part of the showground by loads of beautiful textiles and craft work, and even an evening gown over there that have all been made from Wensleydale wool. I mean, is the wool worth something?
Wensleydale wool is worth something. So, I mean, it's one of the most expensive wools in the British wool board, which might not mean an awful lot because some breeds are worth, 5 pence, 20 pence a kilo. But these are worth, depending on the year, about £5 a kilo. But then quite a few people will sell it privately to spinners and crafters, and you can get a real premium for that. Some people might be selling their fleeces for 20 to 30 pounds a kilo, which is obviously, an exceptional amount. It's brilliant. That is their value, is their fleece, but they are a versatile breed too. We eat them as well.
They are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Thanks so much, Jodie.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
This is a massive event. I tell you, it is gridlock walking between all of these cattle lines and up through the shops as well. The organisers reckon there'll be more than 140,000 people here to enjoy everything from the show jumping to the sheep shearing to, watching cattle getting washed. We're next to the cattle washing lines. Such a hot day. I tell you what, I could do with a jet wash as well.
So what we have here is a soil station. It's got true probes in the soil, and it's designed to help farmers manage their nitrogen on farm.
And what's your name?
Rob from Poltech.
I've come now into the show's innovation zone. Now, this is a place that's surrounded by stands, and it basically showcases the cutting edge of farming research and technology. And the Yorkshire Agricultural Society's network coordinator of this place is Holly Jones. Holly, what have we got in here? What's this all about?
Yeah, so this is the third year that we've run the Innovation Zone, and we've got a real focus this year on regenerative agriculture, precision agriculture, and also clean energy for agriculture. And we're looking at future fuels as well with hydrogen. And we're really excited today because we're really wanting to promote our Precision Ag group.
Right, okay, and the Precision Ag group, Davina Fillingham, who farms on the East Riding of Yorkshire, you're involved with that, are you?
Yes, so we set up AgriSense last year with the support of the local authority and the Yorkshire Agricultural Society, and we're trying to group together farmers to promote the adoption of agri-tech in the region.
How difficult is it to persuade farmers to get involved with this? Because, there's a cost. It's not necessarily cheap to get involved with precision farming.
Yeah, I think the cost is a big factor. I also think I had somebody approach me after I did my talk on Tuesday, and they said they were really concerned that this is exactly what they wanted to do, but their concern was that they invested in this technology and there was a change in government policy, there was more imports of wheat, etc., which just meant they weren't competitive. So I think it's about getting that reassurance that there is the support for UK agriculture. But I think it's difficult because the mood at the moment in agriculture is hard, that it's trying to get that inspiration out there to farmers, to inspire them to look at what they can do differently and sort of work out what the solutions are to these problems.
7 exceptional handlers, but this young lady got to the top of the class. She was perfect round the ring.
I'm just up near the collecting ring for the show jumping. Some beautiful horses, really impressive in there. And I have come across the biggest queue that I have seen all day, and it is for milkshakes. It says here on this big milkshake truck, they're 4th generation dairy farmers. They milk a mixed herd of cows and they use all of their milk. Fantastic. Well, in the queue I can see a number of farmers, so I'll just have a chat with a few of them.
Yeah, Paul Harrison, I farm up in Northumberland, just outside of Newcastle upon Tyne. Been coming here for a number of years now, showing both Holsteins and Dairy Shorthorns.
Have you got on?
We've had a good show. We've had Champion Maiden Heifer.
What's the mood in farming at the moment, would you say?
Well, I don't think we're being helped at all by the present government. I don't think the family farm tax is going to be a major problem in family farms like our own. And I don't think the government's actually listening to the farming community, and I think they seem to forget where the food comes from.
A great day at the Yorkshire Show. this mental cow, she's won the individual interbreed. She's 7-year-old and she's got triplet heifer calves, an odds of 800,000 to 1 to have triplets and all the same sex. So she's done it. She's won the individual, which is the biggest. We can't win anymore. So it's what dreams are made of. The show's buzzing, which is quite encouraging with the climate we're in, that the public are recognising all the farming, how hard work it is to produce these animals and for the food chain.
My name's Alex McMenemy. I'm Vice Chair of the National Federation of Young Farmers Clubs and I'm based up in County Durham. I think on a day like today, when you see people at the Yorkshire Show, everybody's positive, aren't they? Especially on a day where the sun's shining, it's showing the best of agriculture. I think probably when you take them away from the show, there's understandable concerns at the minute, be it government policy, be it weather, be it market prices. Everybody's just a little bit concerned about how things are heading at the moment, and it's a shame.
So those are the thoughts of just some of the farmers here at the Great Yorkshire Show. Well, the government is currently carrying out a farming profitability review in England to inform policy. There's been a call for evidence and practical solutions, which closes today. Minette Batters, the former National Farmers Union president, is leading the review, and she's been speaking to farmers at this show this week. But the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs told us that she was not available for us to speak to. We can, however, talk to Rachel Hallos, who is the NFU Vice President. Rachel, what are the kinds of practical solutions that Minette Batters will be looking for? What are they?
I think this is where it gets really, really interesting because every single sector is different. I'm a hill farmer, so I'll be expecting different things or looking for different things. Dairy farm will be something different again. Arable are under a huge amount of pressure right now. Horticulture is under a huge amount of pressure right now. So I don't think there are any hard, fast one bullet is going to solve this, and that's why we as an NFU, we've pulled together all the policy work that we do anyway and that we have been doing, and we'll be submitting that today.
Well, Minette Batters has really got her work cut out then, hasn't she?
She has got her work cut out. When we start talking about profitability on farm, there's a whole thing that needs to be done. We talk about the business of the farm itself. The farmers that are the business people, do they need help running that businesses as individuals? Do they need to understand more about their business? And then we go through to the supply chain, understanding what they need to deliver for the supply chain. And I think at the moment, as an industry, we're in a bit of a conundrum. We're wanting to actually know, what is it that you want from us? What do you expect from us? Farmers are really, really good at working with goalposts. And they're not quite there at the moment, are they?
You know, the latest government figures show that the total income from farming in the UK saw a 26% increase in 2024. I mean, farmers are doing okay, aren't they?
My bank account doesn't say that. That's the reality. Increased overheads, lack of funds coming in, the sudden stop to SFI.
That is the environmental payment scheme that the government has actually closed because it's run out of money, so farmers can't get anything from it and they won't be able to reapply for it until in the new year.
All those different things, the inheritance tax looming over people's heads, there's a lot of negativity. Listen, I'm a glass half full person. I will try and find the solution to the problems that we face. Not all farmers are as maybe able to do that, and we're here to help them do that.
So you've submitted evidence to this review today. What happens next? Do you know what the timescale is?
We don't. We will wait and see. Simple as that. I genuinely think there's a future for agriculture in this country, of course there is, but we need to make sure that every farmer feels the same way about it.
Well, we've seen loads of young farmers out here today. Lots of meeting ice creams, and I suggest that's what you and I go and do now. Rachel Hallos from the NFU, thank you very much indeed. And that's all from us today at the Great Yorkshire Show. I'm Caz Graham, the producer is Beatrice Fenton, and Farming Today is a BBC Audio Bristol production.